We're here, you guys. Uh, How's everybody doing? Beautiful day today. For some reason, not. I don't really need this right now. Let's see if it. Guys. There we go. There we go. Now it'll work. Okay. We don't need this right now. There we go. Now it's charging. Sorry about that, you guys. I'll just do this for now. Okay guys, let's see if we can go closer instead of behind all these people. Let's see if we can get closer to the front. You guys want to get closer to the front.
Prolifically overtakes and overwhelms, and they can't the driver. We need to fight this early before nothing else we can throw at it will work.
Who's that professor?
Get out there and speak up, fight for your life and the life of those you love. Because if science is under attack in the United States, reality itself is under attack.
Oh no, this is a better place than where we were. Maybe on the other side, I don't know. I don't know, we should walk. Do you guys think we should walk to the other side?
Well,
Let's see if we can walk to the other side, you guys. They're just crowded over here.
It was written by Woody Guthrie because he saw America's most precious public resource, the land, being taken away from the people. And now we're seeing a resource just as precious, the pursuit of knowledge over assault. So I am Tom Michelle, a Harvard professor, so this is team science, or team music, took Woody's first draft and updated it for us today. So we're all going to sing it together, and if you can't see or sing all the words, please join us for the last line of each word, which we're going to sing twice, so there's no excuse. You're going to hear it once and again. The refrain is going to be, science is good for you and me. You think you can handle that? Okay, and we're going to start actually with a verse where everybody will know.
There's a lot of people here. Let's see if we can.
And then we're going to sing those last two lines, science is good for me, and then we'll go into the real words, okay? So, let's go. Pick some.
Somehow get closer or whatnot.
There you go. Okay. Here are the real words. You can join me on those last two lines. You were great. Stand up for science. We need more answers.
Look at all the people here, you guys. Trying to find a good place to.
We all need shots, not misinformation. With science makes a healthy nation. Science is good for you and me. Science is good for you and me. We all need a healthy planet. The answer's science. My God, don't vanish. The people here now and billions more to come. Science is good for you and me. Science is good for you and me. And if you're wondering just what the path is, we recommend you take science classes. And when you're finished, please share what you've learned. Science is good for you and me. Science is
Good for you and me.
Research creates jobs, it grants are flowing. The science workforce is huge and growing. Each research dollar is back manyfold. Science is good economy. Science is good economy. When our achievements are helping others around the world, we're embraced as brothers. We can bring more goodwill than bombs and steel. Science is good diplomacy. Science is good diplomacy. We're first again. Stand up for science. We need more answers for global warming and curing cancers. Defunding research hurts everybody.
Good to see all the people here, though.
Science is good for you and
good for you and me.
Hello everyone, what a beautiful crowd of science-loving people.
There's so many people here, you guys.
My name is Angel Garcia. I'm a neuroscience PhD student at UC Berkeley. My decision to pursue scientific research came from a really impactful experience that I had during high school. When a student from a nearby university came and
I can't really get in front though, but
on Alzheimer's disease using fruit flies as a model organism. I thought it was amazing that we can learn about such complex diseases through studying such a simple organism. And so when I got to college, that was the plan. I was going to join a research lab and participate in life-changing research. But there are a couple of things they don't tell you as a first-generation college student. One of them being that many undergraduates actually work in a research lab on a volunteer basis. Now, I'm sure this works well for those that don't have to pay for rent or other living expenses.
you guys
but
want
that's
me to
not the
just
reality
put you,
that
I'll
we
just
live
stick
in.
you off of here and then put you
I
here.
was limited in my ability to pursue my passion.
Maybe
use
that's a
my
better
passion.
view for you guys.
And that is the case for many other students all across this country. It wasn't until I was
I'll put you
accepted
back
into a
on my
federally
chest
funded
when we
research
start
program
marching.
where I was able to quit my part-time job and do research. Without this program, I know I wouldn't be on the career track that I'm on today. And this administration has made it their goal to eliminate these programs. Programs that grow our STEM workforce to be more representative of the population it serves. Programs that provide opportunities to people coming from disadvantaged backgrounds. Programs that invest in the next generation, a generation capable of making biological breakthroughs, combating climate change,
Is that better?
and developing life-changing technologies. I'm so glad that we're all here today to have our voices be heard, because this is the fight for science, this is the fight for academic freedom, this is the fight for the truth. And what happens when we fight? We win. I'm going to ask again, what happens when we fight?
We win!
What happens when we fight?
We win!
And when we win, it's not just a win for scientists, it's a win for the people. It's a win for democracy. It's a win for those coming from disadvantaged backgrounds. It's a win for the next generation, a generation that deserves to live in a world where eradicated diseases stay eradicated. It's a win against those in power who have no business in being there. I know, you know what I'm talking about. We can fight. We will fight. We must fight. Because what happens when we fight? So keep fighting, and thank you.
you to all of the incredible speakers who have come before me today, and to those who will follow me, and to all of you gathering here today to stand up for science. My name is Marianne Walker, and I have benefited from federal programs that create pathways for students and early career scientists. I'm 23 years old, and I stand before you as the daughter of an immigrant, a multiracial, first-generation, and financially independent college graduate. Last year, I graduated with high honors and distinction from the University of California, Santa Barbara. Go I earned my bachelor's in environmental studies with a minor in STEM education, but getting there was anything but easy. I grew up with limited resources, and I knew from a young age that higher education would be my brightest path forward, if I had the necessary support to succeed. And that support came from federal funding. I'm an alumni of my university's McNair Scholars Program. It is a U.S. Department of Education TRIO initiative that does something simple yet life-changing. It identifies young people with potential and gives them the tools they need to step into research labs and leadership roles, where they can make an impact. This program and others like it empower thousands of students across America, students from disadvantaged backgrounds, first-generation college students, and underrepresented scholars, ensuring they have the access to the resources they need to succeed in undergraduate research. But here's the critical reality. These programs are now under threat. And let's be clear, DEI programs do not give students an unfair advantage. DEI programs level the playing field. They provide an equitable, supportive platform that builds confidence. Confidence that is otherwise difficult to develop when you are struggling just to afford the same opportunities as your collegiate peers. For students like me, paying rent was just as big of a worry as studying for exams. We know that internships, specialized research experiences, and supplemental programs often determine who stands out when applying for jobs and graduate programs. But for many, these opportunities are simply out of reach without federal support. I spent nearly 3 years working retail after high school, using my spare time to volunteer in any way I could to advance my scientific interests. I knew I had the passion and the work ethic, but I couldn't afford to lose the job that was sustaining me, yet not paving the way for my future in science. Then something changed. A federally funded DEI program at UC Santa Barbara, the McNair Scholars Program, saw my potential, valued my work ethic, and translated that into real opportunities in scientific research. And thanks to that support, I was able to take my passion beyond the classroom and into the field where science meets real-world impact. Today, we are watching federally funded, paid summer research experiences for undergraduates, otherwise known as REUs, available to all students regardless of their background, being defunded, threatened, canceled, and suspended, alongside targeted DEI educational programs. Now you may be wondering, what did I use my, and to quote the recent executive order, radical and wasteful spending to do? I have spent the past few years working to protect public lands and to develop strategies to address environmental disasters. I have worked researching wildfires here in the state of California, and my research is focused on nature-based solutions, developing ways to mitigate wildfire risk and enhance safety for first responders and the communities they serve. This is not just a scientific issue, it is an extremely urgent issue. The recent Los Angeles wildfires have resulted in economic losses estimated to exceed $250 billion. And yet these proposed funding cuts, with the National Science Foundation receiving just about $9 billion annually to support all of its programs, how are we to continue with environmental research? So let me ask, if wildfires just cost our nation over $250 billion in damages, why are we slashing funding for the scientists working on solutions? The reality is this: when we defund science, we don't just close doors for students. We weaken our ability to drive life-saving and problem-solving innovation. And we leave decision makers and emergency responders and vulnerable communities without data, without solutions, and without a plan. And that is something we simply cannot afford. This is not just a scientific or academic issue, it's a public safety issue, it's a community issue, and it's a national issue. To the current administration, if you are listening to me somehow, I urge you, protect the dreams of students like me. Invest in the future of science. And our communities and our country depend on it. Stand with science, stand with students, stand for the future. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I'm Brian. Beautiful science everybody. Yeah. So by trade, I came to the Bay Area to work on Can you hear me now? Alright. So, yeah. Hold it like this. Is that better? Yeah. Alright. I'm Brian. I'm not really a public speaker, as you can tell. But I am a patient advocate. Just like you, I am a cancer survivor. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for the great scientists and research institutions here in the Bay Area. Yeah. I got the good cancer in 2009. Sorry about the feedback. Hodgkin's lymphoma. I was diagnosed with stage 4 Hodgkin's lymphoma. I call it the good cancer because 90% of the people who get the baseline treatment are cured. Pretty good odds I thought I was going to make it. Turns out I was in the 10%. I came back. Stage 4. Again. So at that point, after being treated as started, getting good care there, going into remission, relapsing, I had to see other experts with the great DTSF. There I had a procedure, a stem cell transplant, autologous stem cell transplant. It's a crazy thing. I mean, as an engineer, it just blows my mind. They annihilate your bone marrow with high intensity chemo. And they take your own stem cells from you before they totally try to wipe out your bone marrow. And after they clean you out, they give you your own stem cell back. And you start regrowing your own blood and your own immune system. And a lot of people that works. Unfortunately for me, 3 months after, I had the transplant. I became that. So, what do you do then, right? I'm an engineer by profession. I look at a lot of data. I make a lot of decisions based on data. I learned a lot about my cancer and how it progresses. Progressed slowly. I knew that I had some time. And I knew that I had the resources to find the best care possible. And I was all over the country. I looked at all of the data, survival statistics, all the trials. Turns out, they had a clinical trial for me that's taken. And, I don't know if you've been treated by various providers. Sometimes they try to keep you within the walls, right? No, not here. My oncologist, the great Wayne at DTSF. Shout out to her. She let me just do my research, real research, evidence-based research, not this phony crap that other people do. And I found that trial at Stanford, and she said, you go there, I support that. She worked with my colleagues at Stanford, Wen Kai-Wang, also a big shout out. And the reason I went there is because for my bone marrow, this is an allogeneic stem cell transplant where you get stem cells from another person. There are a lot of risks to that. It's somebody else's, and not a poetic stem cells, they put them in your body. So some people reject those. Some people have horrible, lifelong conditions caused by graft versus host disease. And I didn't do that. Somehow by miracle, I was really upset. Somehow by miracle after my first treatment, they told me I was going to be able to be a dad. Right? I wasn't able to do it. But before I went in for the first autologous transplant, I can see the child before that. It's a miracle. Nora. It's a Nora. And so I had to use it. I realized it was scary. I went to Stanford. They went there because they had to give a trial that had the greatest chances of preventing chronic graft versus host disease. This trial, reduced the odds of that by 50%. And that's huge, because it's like a horrible condition. In fact, Mary Lou's protege was my mentor. He had done the same trial, Andy Michael. He's also a seismologist, an amazing scientist. And I was so lucky to have him guide me through it. And I went through that trial. That was 10 years ago.
I don't know when the march is going to start exactly, but we'll just keep it here until we start marching.
Zero graft versus host disease.
Woo!
Due to the amazing research at Stanford and UCSF, all the incredible saves lives. The lives of Democrats, Republicans, non-committed people, everyone. It's not partisan. How many people in this crowd were affected by cancer, either personally or in their families? Raise your hand. How many people, leave your hands raised, how many more people were affected by chronic disease? Right? Look at this sea of hands and all the amazing research that happens here that doesn't give a crap what herd you're in, right?
Raise your hand, chat.
Science is for humans, by humans, for the planet, for the climate. It's good for everyone. Screw this making America great bullshit. Science makes the world great. Science makes humanity great. Science makes the climate great. Science fills us all up. So the reason I'm here, not just surviving, the reason I am on stage, the reason I have helped organize this event is because I am so effing grateful to the amazing people who do the amazing things and do the amazing research. And now they're being assaulted, they're being bullied. I know people who work at the NIH who had to return to work. They don't have enough seats for them there. They have turned on surveillance there. This is not acceptable. We all have a voice. These people here are all here to speak up. And when you speak up, speak to somebody else. Because we can't just roll over and die. I didn't roll over and die. No. We won't let it roll over and die either. We will fight.
session. If you would like to pick up a button or some literature underneath of that little tent over there, please help yourself.
Hi, my name is Nicole Holliday, and I'm a professor of linguistics at Berkeley, where I am so proud to work. Go Bears! I'm speaking to you today as a researcher and a professor, and an advisor who is deeply terrified about what the current administration is doing to the work of me, my lab, and my students. I'm a linguist, and in case you don't know what we do, we study language scientifically. Yeah, I know. In my own research, I study how humans use the physical properties of sound to make meaning, especially social meaning. For the past few years, I've been focused on how speech AI systems don't work as well for speakers who aren't included in the data that is used to create them. This includes people of color, people who speak English as a second language, neurodivergent folks, children, and the elderly. As our physical world becomes increasingly integrated with AI systems, access to speech AI becomes a matter of everyday survival. For example, right now, if you're in a car accident and the ASR system that your car uses does not understand you because it wasn't trained on people like you might not get access to emergency services. I know, we're trying to fix it. This is the type of problem my research is designed to solve. I'm in the process of applying for a grant with collaborators in the UK that is partially funded by the National Endowment for the Humanities. What up, humanities? Yes, thank you. And the other day, I had to tell them that we need to think of a different title for that project because of the Trump administration's war on science. We're not allowed to say that we're studying dialect diversity or algorithmic bias because the administration has a list of trigger words that it considers to be DEI. If the NEH still exists in 6 months, we have to worry about our application being thrown out just because it contains words that are banned by the current regime. People like me, people that look like me, are not what we imagine when we think of scientists. I was not supposed to be a scientist. And current efforts from the government are trying to make sure that we can't. For college, I attended my hometown school, The Ohio State University, OH! But because of threats from the administration, my alma mater eliminated its offices dedicated to diversity, equity, and inclusion last week. While I was at OSU, I worked in that office, and I tutored in that office. And I tutored rural white kids from places like the ones that my poor grandparents grew up in. The educational opportunities that my grandparents had brought my family out of poverty. That's what they're trying to get rid of. I did my PhD at NYU, and my graduate studies were funded in part by the National Science Foundation. The Graduate Research Fellowship Program. I now supervise students who are funded by the same program, and they are terrified every day that their funding will be disappeared with a stroke of the president's pen. Friends in other universities have told me about having to rescind graduate admissions offers from students who have only ever dreamed of a career in research and linguistics. Just today, the Trump administration announced a plan to illegally rescind $400 million in grant money from Columbia University as retaliation for opposing their agenda. Students everywhere, including at Berkeley, are scared. They believe there may not be space or a future for them in science. Now in my position at Berkeley, I take seriously my job to do world-changing research and to mentor the next generation of scientists. But this job gets harder every single day. I cannot count the number of times in my life that I have been called a DEI hire. Not at Berkeley, pretty much everywhere else. I know. In every department I've ever worked in, I've been the only person of color. The administration's war on DEI looks at people like me and without considering our qualifications assumes that we have no right to be in positions of power because we must be inherently unqualified. I know. I've published 37 peer-reviewed articles. I have funded over research institution and group. Yeah, I'm not just bragging, although that's nice. But rather to demonstrate that science is for everyone, and the cuts that this administration is making in the names of so-called fairness and savings are discriminating against some of the best students and researchers I know, and keeping them from doing the life-changing and world-changing work that we have already heard about today. In addition to my own research, like Leah, I'm a young breast cancer survivor whose literal life was saved by clinical trials that were funded by the NIH. So I'm pleading with both you and with our elected officials to stop this attack on scientific research and on our next generation of scholars. We are what makes this country great. We are what moves the country forward. We are the hope for a brighter and fairer future, not only for America, but for our entire world. Thank you.
All right, good afternoon, San Francisco. My name is Arturo. Don't worry about getting my name right. Somewhere between this immigration people at the airport and my last date who called me Arturo, I have stopped caring about people getting my name right. The most important thing about my name is that I am not from this country. I'm from India. Any Indians here? I am also a proud member of our union, the UAW 4811. I did my grad school in UT Austin, and now I am a postdoc in DTSF. Alright, now give me a cheer if you're any immigrant scientists here. There are so many international scientists working in the US right now. And I think, but when we come here in the US, we feel that if we speak up, we might get arrested or deported. At the very least, our bosses will see us having a public life, and they might complain that we're not spending our time doing research. This is exactly where I was in 2017, during Trump's first administration. I was told to stay in my lane, be a good immigrant, put all my time in my research, and stay away from protests and rallies. And I did. I accepted being completely powerless about my working conditions. The American dream. But why? Why should we just accept that some of us don't get to see our families just because the American government turns ultra-racist every 4 years? The UCSF International Office has a guideline right now that says that suggests against international travel for visa holders. Should that be normal? American science exists because the best international workers come here to lend their talents. More than 57% postdocs in the country are here on an international visa. Yet, our voices are mostly unheard. With me here, I have a survey done by NSF, which found that postdocs who received a PhD abroad earned 6.8% less than US citizens and green card holders. That difference exceeds even the gender pay gap in the same survey. Also, because we are dependent on our bosses for our right to stay in the country, international researchers are especially vulnerable to abuse. The only way that international researchers can fix this problem we face at work is by joining a union. In 2022, postdocs in my union, the UAW 4811, organized the first postdoc strike in the US history. We won life-changing protections for researchers and guaranteed a 2-year first contract for postdocs. For visa holders, the difference between a 1-year and a 2-year contract is huge, especially in a time like this. Unions are the best way for researchers to protect our rights and stand up against the federal government. During the Muslim ban from Trump's first term, the DOE security went around LBL and rounded up 3 postdocs, 2 from Iran and 1 from Syria, and said that their clearance to work was revoked and they were being fired. But a group of postdoc union members confronted LBL with their union contract. So UC chose to work it out with DOE, and because of the union, all the postdocs kept their jobs instead of having to leave the country in 30 days. Our collective action nation has thwarted Trump before, and we can and we will do it again. So international workers out there, find your local union, join your local union, and if there isn't any, make a local union. If you work at DTSF and you're not a union member or not involved in the union, find someone walking around here with a UAW shirt and fix that. We can't beat back these attacks, but only if we do it together. Thank you.
Atreya, I see you. I say your name. Okay, my name is Shannon Bennett. I'm the Chief of Science and Research Collections at the California Academy of Sciences. My buddies are in the back and in the front. We're all in this together. I so appreciate you, including our beloved union as well. Thank you. Thank you for working all together. I'm also the curator of microbiology, and I'm a virologist studying emerging infectious diseases. And my funding comes from the NIH, the National Institutes of Health. Thank you. Thank you. I had a moment, a professional and personal moment when COVID struck, and I was deeply appreciated and privileged to be valued to work with a group of scientists collaboratively with the state's Department of Public Health to translate how genomes of SARS-CoV-2 were evolving to directly inform public health policy. Science is in my institution's name, our institution's name. This is a museum for all. It's also in our mission to regenerate the natural world through science, learning, we heard from our students, collaboration, and all towards making a better life for all forms on this planet, humans and the natural world. And we're drawing on a collection of over 46 million specimens who we steward with the help of public and private funding to mobilize that information for the public good, to understand strategically both how the diversity of life has changed and how to stem the biodiversity loss that we're seeing today, to respond to the most urgent call to make this planet and all forms of its life more resilient to a future that we cannot see clearly without the science that we all depend upon. Science is our namesake, but it's also for everyone. And it makes every one of our lives better every day, whether it's vaccines and medicine to help address new pathogens or old pathogens, hello polio, hello measles, or whether it's helping to address the great risk that we all face for an increasingly changing planet. Connecting things like wildfire risk directly and actionably and in a predictable way to weather, to drought, and to biodiversity loss. We need science. And science today is under attack. Thousands of federal workers have lost their jobs. Funding slashing for major agencies that have led the science solutions for environmental crises, from the National Science Foundation to NOAA, to the Environmental Protection Agency, and to the National Park Service. We at the Academy have joined with zoos and aquariums across the nation to sign an urgent call for Congress to reject the cuts to NOAA. Reject these cuts. These are cuts that will cause job loss, industry collapse, and not only cause critical setbacks that we can't recover recover from in time, to conservation efforts that we're working on together to save things like our beloved kelp forest beds off the coast of California. With the attack on science, we need to stand together around our shared values, and many of these values have been mentioned today. Evidence-based inquiry, knowledge, accessibility to facts that lead to freedom, diversity and equity and inclusion that make us stronger together because we're diverse and we bring diverse solutions. And science is about the diversity of people as well as solutions, as well as thought. What can you do? Look around you. We have to defend science together. We have to fight this war. We've already heard about how our students are on the front lines of risk. They're the first casualties, and they're our future. So we have to support science together. We have to support a student. I was going to say hug a student, but maybe that's kind of not good. We have to support our students. We have to reach out beyond our comfort zone and talk to each other. We have to call our member, and we have to tell our friends and our family in other states to call their members now to stand up for science. We need to support our local science institutions. Go to your local science museum. Celebrate science together. Get out there with your neighbors and do a BioBlitz and share that information for freedom and for science. We need to stand for science, and we need to stand for science together. And every single one of your voices is needed today and now, and I thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Calla Martin. I'm a bioinformatician and UCSF alum. Alright, we're getting to the end of our program here, so a couple logistics first. We have a Google Drive folder that's got all the resources you could possibly need. There should be flyers going around with the QR code. That'll take you right there. We've got our call to action, further resources, and a survey. We want to hear from you how you've been impacted. If you don't have one, or you don't know what I'm talking about, come find us over at the White Tent after the rally. We've also got buttons, we've got t-shirts, we've got flyers. Everything you need, White Tent. All right. I want to give another big thank you to everybody who made this event possible. We've got organizers and volunteers who have been working around the clock to pull this together in under 2 weeks. Indivisible San Francisco has given us logistics support and moral support. They've got the peacekeepers who are keeping you all safe here. Our speakers, our allies, the unions, the student groups, the museums, the librarians who have helped get our word out. And of course, all of you. You've contributed money, you've gotten the word out, you've made signs, and you've shown up here to stand with us and fight back. All right, our speakers have done a great job of getting everybody riled up. Are you angry? Yes! Are you ready to fight back? Yes! Okay, I'm going to tell you how. All right, these first three go out to everybody. I know you've heard it 1,000 times, I'm going to say it again. You've got to contact your elected officials. Tell them to urgently fight back the attacks on scientific freedom and funding. Resist misinformation. We all think we're above it, but we're not. Nobody is too smart to be fooled. Pseudoscience abounds, carefully packaged for your taste and delivered into your hands through social media algorithms. Begin a practice of looking deeper. Consider the credentials, the sources, and the incentives of where you are hearing it. Look for another source. Find a scientist or accredited institution. Correct misinformation when you encounter it in the real world. Language has meaning and power, and we must not grow accustomed to its abuse in the service of alternative facts or blatant misinterpretations. Speak up. when you hear misinformation about climate change, about vaccines, about toxins, about GMOs, about transgenic mice. You may not convince the person you are speaking to, but others are watching and listening closely. Engage in the scientific endeavor. You don't need a degree to be a part of science. Ask a scientist about their work. Could all the scientists raise their hands? Look around you. If you didn't know a scientist, you do now. On your way out, ask them about their work. They'll be ecstatic. Read science books. The library is right behind you. Ask a librarian. Go to the Science Museum. Join a citizen science program. All these details are in the folder. If you don't know where to start, we've got you. Stay curious. Okay, I'd now like to speak directly to the scientists. Be vocal about your work. As scientists, we haven't always done a great job at showing the public how the scientific enterprise works, but it's not too late to fix this. Tell people about your work, why it matters, and what makes it possible. Help them to understand the devastating consequences of getting public funding. Hold your leaders to account. Put pressure on your workplace, your school, and your professional associations to take a public stance. They are not going to do it on their own, and their silence sends a strong message about what we as scientists are willing to tolerate. We must be united in our opposition. The public is looking to us. It is scary to speak up at work, but remember, you have allies all around you. If you take the first step, others will feel emboldened to follow. Be brave. Help the next generation. The most vulnerable amongst us have been hit the hardest. Our young scientists, our international scientists, and those from marginalized populations. Take it upon yourself to fill the gaps. Recruit and train summer students directly if your DEI programs are canceled. Start peer mentoring and support groups. Band together as a collective and do together what you used to have institutional support for. Okay, last but not least, resist and do not obey in advance. We cannot win this battle without direct action. Each of us has something to lose by taking a risk, but we all have more to lose if we do nothing. Determine your personal level of risk tolerance and push back where you can. Help those who are under communications embargo or censorship policy to get their work out. Bring their posters to conferences, share their slides on your work, be creative. Do not anticipate the needs of the regime. Do not self-censor or roll back DEI programs or take down websites without being asked. If you are asked, do not comply. Make them find another person. If you must comply, be as inefficient and ineffective as you possibly can be. And for those of you who are in positions of relative power and are worried about the consequences for pushing back and resisting, do not save your influence for a better opportunity. It's not going to come. We are blown away by how many of you have shown up to stand with us and save science. Do not let this be the last action that you take. We're in this for the long haul. Find each other, organize, find new ways to fight back, and keep moving. One last chant to close us out. Together, we're unstoppable.
Together, we're unstoppable.
A better world is possible.
A better world is possible.
Together, we're unstoppable.
Together, we're unstoppable.
A better world is possible.
A better world is possible.
Decolonize!
Decolonize! Decolonize!
See you guys later.
I guess that's it. Where else do you guys want to go? I guess we can go, like, go somewhere to get some lunch somewhere. Because I am kind of hungry right now. I don't know where we're going though. Where do you guys want to go? You guys want to go somewhere for lunch? I guess we'll walk around downtown over here. Find some place for lunch. So that's it, you guys. What do you guys think? We'll go find some food to eat because I am a little bit hungry. Let's walk down to walk down on Market Street. I don't know where we're going though. Pro-science rally. That's it. We'll go get something to eat. Oh yeah, don't forget tomorrow, you guys. We are going to the Giants Fan Fest. So let's walk on Market Street, you guys. We'll find something to eat. I don't know where you guys want to go to eat today. There's a number of places that we can go to eat because we gotta find something to eat. We can go to IKEA. You guys want to go to IKEA and get some like IKEA meatballs or something? Is that okay with you guys? Do you guys want IKEA meatballs? There's IKEA meatballs or there's a number of places we can eat at down here. Since we're down here, we might as well go somewhere down here, right? There's IKEA meatballs, I guess. I like IKEA meatballs, but there's other things that we can go eat. Should I call my buddy to see what he's doing and see if he wants to meet for lunch somewhere? I'll call him to see if he wants to meet somewhere for lunch or something. I'll just call him to see what's over there. We'll find some place to eat though. Not sure where. Can't be a place that doesn't allow people to stream it. Why is it not working? Try it again. Hello? Let's see. Hello?
Yeah?
Where are you at?
Home.
I'm downtown. Do you want to meet me somewhere here?
You're downtown, you're not at Stonestown like normal.
No, I'm not at Stonestown.
Well, you're there like every other day. So, you know.
But do you want to meet down here though?
Where you at?
I'm at Civic Center right now, but I can meet you somewhere else.
Where you want to go?
I don't know, Metreon?
I can meet you at Metreon.
And
Give me about 15 minutes
okay.
or so.
Okay, I'll meet you there. It's 2:50 right now, so around 3:30.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll meet you at the Metreon around 3:30. In front of whatever the name of that place is.
Uh-huh.
You know, the steak sandwich place.
Steak sandwich.
The place that you'd like to get like the little chicken sandwiches.
Oh, Buckhorn?
Buckhorn, yeah. I'll meet you by Buckhorn at 3:30.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
I'll see you later.
Okay.
So we're gonna go to Buckhorn, you guys. That okay with you guys? Buckhorn Grill. We'll walk down Market Street. The rally is over. We'll go to Buckhorn Grill. I don't know exactly what I want to eat today though. Have you guys ever eaten at Buckhorn before? I love going to Buckhorn's okay. We're going to the Giant Fan Fest tomorrow though. But we're walking to Buckhorn Grill right now. Cause I think that's the only place that allows people to quote unquote stream if there's any signal in there. United Nations Cafe. I don't know what they have here, but we're gonna walk to Buckhorn Grill. Like a lot of people are taking the train underground. But we're gonna walk to Buckhorn. What do you guys think about the rally today though? Let's go do our thing, shall we? Maybe get like a steak salad or something from Buckhorn. You guys want to see the sign that I put on my hat? I'll show you guys the sign I put on my hat. You guys can see the sign I put on my hat. Oh. It's not moving. I'll show you guys the sign that I put in my hat. Let's see if I can get it. some magic. Magic, you know. Oh, here we go. But, oh, there it goes. Let's see if you guys can see it. You guys see the sign? The sign I put on my hat. I should have brought this hat to the rave that I went to on Saturday. I also bought like another sign, like a 7x3 sign that I can put on my backpack. I need a way to, because it's a roll-up sign, I need a way to like, it's a roll-up sign, so what I will do is I will move this from here. Since the rally is over. I'll put this over here. Yeah, I'll do that. But, it's a roll-up sign, so I have to find a way to make it more sturdy. I can put it on my backpack or something. Like I can bring it to like events like this or something. Doesn't have to have poles on both sides. I'll show you guys what I bought. What I ordered anyway. Orders. I'll show you guys orders. It's arriving tomorrow. Again, tomorrow we are going to the Giants Fan Fest. This is what I bought. You guys can see it. I bought it for like raves and stuff. I can like put like the name of the artist or something. It's like a sign. Oh, it has adhesive tape. It's like a sign that people can put like on their car windows and stuff. So I don't know if you guys follow wrestling, but Lex Luger, Lexi as I call him, is being inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. I don't know what you guys think about that. Do you guys think he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame? Or no? Let's see, set title. Let me change the title because we're not at the rally anymore. Oh. Like there was nothing being sent out. Yeah. Thinking about it. Yeah. Yeah. But I'm really glad. We're just hanging in downtown SF right now. We're doing our own thing right now. The rally is over. So I'll show you where we're going to see the we pass it. I think it's over there. I'll show you where we're going to see Prodigy. I think it's over here. We didn't pass it yet. So, do you guys want to... So I have a question for you guys. Do you guys want to go to the... remember last year we went to the monster truck rally? The Hot Wheels monster truck rally. We went there last year. Do you guys want to go there again today? I mean this year. Is it August again? Like it was last year. Do you guys want to go again? I'm down for taking you guys again if you guys want to go. I mean, it was an okay event last year. I mean, it was not something that I was super excited about going to. I just wanted to go because I'd never been before. But if you guys want me to, I will definitely take you guys there. Ooh. But let me know if it's something that you guys want to see. Again, it's going to be at the Chase Center again. Actually, I could have streamed the Reds show. Somewhat, but I didn't really want to. I could have. I didn't. Oh, let's do it. The Warfield is down here somewhere. I think it's up the street somewhere. But yeah, we are now going, we're walking in downtown SF. But let me know if you guys want to go. To another monster truck event like I took you guys to last year. Yes or no? Yeah, the Warfield is over here. I'll show you guys the Warfield if you guys want to see. Warfield is up here. This is the Warfield. This is where we're going to see the Prodigy, but that's not until like mid-April. Right now we are walking on Market Street. We're gonna go get something to eat at the Metreon. We're going to Buckhorn. There's IKEA across the street. I like IKEA, but I think we'll go to Buckhorn today. Tomorrow, maybe Super Duper tomorrow, I don't know. Also, you guys, song requests are up. So you guys want to hear a song, you guys can hear. I'll show you guys. Song requests are up, so if you guys want to hear a song, you guys can play a song. Song request. Oop. Song request. I'll show you. Hypnotic. Hypnocurrency, yeah, that's what it's called. You guys can listen to that song, Hypnocurrency. I don't know if it's playing. This for now. Anyways, Hypno. Two songs with Dead Mouse. So she's signed under the Dead Mouse record label, and their name together is Res Mouse. What do you think of that name, Res Mouse? I think we'll walk there this way. Yeah, it's called Red Mouth. Let's see if I can do that. Yep, it's called Red Mouth. You guys can do song requests too. Called Hypnocurrency is one of her quote unquote newer songs. She also played like a unreleased song called ID. she released it. It's a good song though. I like it. Let me see what I can do. Whoop. Sorry about that, you guys. Anyway, so we are walking to the Metreon where we're going to get something to eat. Let me put you guys. We're gonna get something to eat, you guys. But how you guys doing? You guys liked the rally that we went to? It's a rally for science, but now we're going to get something to eat at the Buckhorn Grill at the Metreon. Hit my fancy. Anyways, like I said, you guys can play music if you guys want to, song request. Da, 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 da. We're gonna go eat.
Right, you know who I'm talking about. Like I had
Yes, Bloomingdale's is having a sale. Doesn't affect me though, because I don't shop at Bloomingdale's. Do you hear me? Do you see me? Standing there. Do you turn off the light? Do you know that I was sleeping? Do you my identity vacant? It fell through my hand. It fell through my hand. Empty. It suddenly seemed. It suddenly seemed empty. You guys know that song. Empty by the Cranberries.
Yeah, dude, I'm so sad. You know, every Monday and Tuesday at the actual podcast, they have
This place, Mal's is okay too, but no Mal's tomorrow. No Mal's today. We're going to the Met, Leon. You know what else I like to do? Walk around the Yerba Buena Center. Not doing that today. Let's go find some place to eat. We're going to Buckhorn. I don't know what I want today though. Have you guys been to Buckhorn? Or did you have what you guys normally order? Fine China's closed right now. Korean fried chicken bonton. We're going to Buckhorn, guys. There's a poke place over there too, but not doing that. There's a Starbucks Singaporean. Buckhorn. We'll go find something at Buckhorn. A little bit rate. Let's go there. Let's change the bit rate. Change it to 7. I'm gonna change it to 10 too, but no use streaming at 10 when I don't need to. They're cleaning the bathroom here, which is okay. I'll see what they have at Buckhorn. We're here at Buckhorn. Let's see what they have. Hello. Let's see, what do I want today? No french fries or anything. I think I'm ready. I think I'll get a Roadhouse with I'll try it with the pulled pork. Oh, they do have that. Okay. They do have an ordering kiosk, so I guess we'll order through that. We're at Buckhorn, you guys. Hi. Can I get a Roadhouse salad with pulled pork?
Anything else?
That's it.
For here to go.
Here.
Okay. 17 and 65.
Okay.
Okay. Select and sign, please. Thank you. Order number 78.
Thank you. Our number is 78. So we go find, I guess we'll go find the table. Oh, we'll wait. Try with pulled pork. Alrighty. That's 78?
Yes, this is what.
Okay, thank you. Hey, what's up, man? A salad with pulled pork. You don't want that.
No, I do not.
Go order something.
No, later.
You ate already?
Yeah.
What you
kinda,
have?
sorta.
What you have?
Kinda, sorta.
From where?
From this place.
You ate from here already?
No, but
Not from here. Do they have forks? Oh, they do have forks. So you're not hungry? Go get a soda then. As your thirst? Did you know you kept asking if I had change?
yeah,
Why?
cause this guy was.
I thought there was something wrong with your phone or
This
something.
guy was doing it. This guy at McDonald's, homeless dude. He goes, "Spare change, please." No.
So some dude kept asking
Yeah.
people if they had change.
At least once a day.
I guess we'll go over there. I thought there was something wrong with your phone or something.
There's nothing wrong with my phone. There's a couple of things wrong with the guy.
Let's go find a table, you guys. I guess we can sit over here. I'll show you guys what I ordered.
Well, there's a couple of things wrong with the guy.
Uh-huh. I don't know.
He kept going.
There's something wrong with him. He keeps asking people for change.
Yeah.
Did you know it was me a couple of days ago that yelled your name at the Whole Foods?
Yeah.
Because you looked around and then you left.
Yeah, I figured, what the hell? I'm not.
You're like, I don't need nothing here.
Yeah, I don't.
So you just got up and left.
Yeah. Besides, I had to pee really bad.
I guess I gotta move this out.
So why aren't you there?
What?
Why aren't you there?
Because I went to the Civic
Today?
Center. I went to the Civic Center. Because there's a rally. So Jazz is undecided on whether she wants to go tomorrow. I said, let me know by tomorrow morning. Because apparently Donnie just got chemo and might need help. Did you hear that Flexi Lexi is being
Yeah, I
inducted?
saw that.
What do you think? You think he deserves it?
Well, I kind of like that, whatever the fuck they called it.
Did you watch any of the Elimination Chamber?
Oh, was that today?